Hey besties, it's your girl Catherine. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I wanted to give you guys a life update, where I've been, what am I up to, what has she been doing the past couple months, where are the uploads, bestie? Let me tell you guys all the tea. So recently in the past couple of months, I started to move my things out of my college town home. So I had 5 other roommates with me and we rented a place together and the rent was super cheap. It was very crowded, but it was always so fun to, like kick back, relax. Especially in your undergrad, it's like the best times because you're finally independent. You finally don't have to have anyone to tell you what to do, what time to go to bed, what you can eat, you know what I'm saying? But after the past 2 years, when I was doing my master's, and after that, I realized maybe, you know what, I need to start moving on with my life. And so I kind of told that with my boyfriend, like, hey, maybe do you want to like get an apartment together? What do you think about that? As much as we wanted to do that, like get our own apartment, move into a different city, wherever, the job that he currently has, which he is under a contract to stay for a minimum of a couple of years, they wanted him to move across the country to work in office once a week. We're really unsure, like if we signed a lease, he would have to leave across the country to work at his job that he's working now. But I have heard like some advice, you know what, just do it. But I feel like sometimes that can be very privileged because like there's like money going into that. And if that doesn't end up working out, then it's like, ooh, that wasn't a great decision. But I do get where they were coming from when they said that. But so for the moment, my boyfriend and I moved back into our mother's houses. Yes, so we live 2 hours away from each other. And it's actually not that bad doing long distance. We have been together for 5 years now. We're trying to do better with the different communication styles, especially when you're doing long distance. It's a little bit different than like being together 24/7 and codependency, you know what I'm saying? But every other week we will visit each other in our hometowns at our parents' house, and so far it's been doing good. It's been going all right, it's been okay. But let me tell you guys, the moving process to get to my college town from my hometown, which luckily it's only 2 hours, it was insane. Okay, I have some footage here from me showing you guys my old bedroom and then like starting to pack things. It was so intense. All right, so here is the before. It's looking very cluttered right now because obviously I'm moving. We have some products, more products, some clothes. I always have a pile right there. I recently took off these 2 wooden side sections of this desk because I am going to bring it back home. We have this as well. Lovely. Some trash, some notebooks and journals. My hygiene product, makeup organizer thing that was super popular back in 2012, 2013, 2014. I'm actually going to get rid of this. So I'm going to have to go through every single drawer and get rid of and declutter some products. There's stuff underneath the bed too. Some blankets. It was really cold. More clothes. Here's the closet. Actually, the closet is not as bad as it looks. And I do have some decor up here. Got to take the wall shelves and fix the holes. And let's get started with packing up and decluttering. I am going to declutter and pack up the products within this little black 9-10 drawer cart. I've had this since high school, but it has gone through so much. It slides. It's always done this. I've tried to harden the screws. It was just how I bought it. I think I bought it for like $40 back in 2015, 2014. And the little black areas are cracked as well. So even if I were to give this to someone, it would cause more ruckus than anything. So I'm also going to bag most of these things in trash bags just for extra cushion. We have so many trash grocery bags in the house, so might as well utilize it as cushion. And also I got these boxes from not gonna lie, it was recycling day and someone in the neighborhood was throwing out these perfect fired boxes, and I have 8 of these now, so these would be perfect for packing up and moving. Here is everything that was inside those carts, but I was getting really anxious because of how much stuff was in there. And I put 2 and 2 together, and look, you guys, I can repurpose these little plastic drawers and put them inside this perfect box. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to stack them on top of each other so I don't have to do the grocery bag method. I have so much makeup. Back in high school, I had this phase of collecting makeup because that's what all the YouTube booty gurus did, right? And there are so many products that I ended up using like once, or it wasn't like my thing. And I'm definitely like a natural enhancing my features type of girl when I wear makeup. I was decluttering all my makeup. I was just like, wow, why do I have so much makeup and for what? Like, I don't even use half of these lipsticks. I don't even use like a quarter of it, but I think it's like the variety that I enjoy. I love having a mountain of variety. So whenever I do like a full room tour of my new room, I'm so excited to show you guys. It's gonna be epic. But there are some things I do need to organize a tiny bit more before I fully am satisfied to show you guys my room. So that will be up one day soon. Here are some makeup products that I have decluttered simply from not being interested anymore, and also that these products are so old. Does anyone ever remember these NYC Applicious lip balms? These were my life. These are going to go in the trash. They're so old, you guys. 5+ years. So they gotta go. I can't even donate them. I can't even give them away if I wanted to. So bye-bye. And then I put the rest of the makeup in here. Probably not the safest way, in my humble opinion. So I'm going to put some grocery bags to cover, kind of like tissue paper, right? Yes, yes, yes. I was able to do a third layer, and it has miscellaneous products. There's some cords, some hand sanitizers, some pocket bags, some razors, and unnecessary things that I need at the moment, so I thought it'd be okay to put at the top. They're not too heavy, and this is the first box. I'm really sad to pack these because I don't know, it means I'm like officially moving and things like that, so I'm gonna pack up my Tree Hut scrubs. Oh, I'm so sad, guys. I'm so sad. I'm not gonna line it up with anything because these are pretty heavy already. And I heard that a really good tip when packing is put heavy stuff in small boxes rather than in big boxes. They are a little sticky though. Gross. Is anyone the same as me? I hate sticky fingers or hands, including myself. So I'm also going to put my Bath and Body Works minis in here as well, because I don't want to put way too many heavy things. I don't think it'll fit perfectly, but I can maneuver some stuff around like this. So I'm going to flatten it like that. I'm going to cover it with a sheet that I'm not using at the moment, just so things are nice and soft landing. And box 2 done. I didn't think it'd be as hard to move things, but when you're doing it yourself, you have to think about, okay, I gotta buy the stuff to pack, right? You gotta buy the boxes and everything, or borrow the boxes or find boxes. And then after that, you gotta put your stuff into a specific box. And then after that, you put that box into your car or into your rented vehicle of choice. And then after that, you unload the box into your new house after driving for so long, and then you have to unpack that. So it gets very overwhelming. I wanted to film like the whole journey of moving, but it was so stressful, you guys, and there were times when my boyfriend and I were arguing about like the future. It got really emotional in that time. Everything ended up being okay, and I think that's what is scary. I'm scared of the future, and it's terrifying, and there's so many expectations from myself that I have from like others, like my mom, people around me, expecting like, oh, I thought you would already blah 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 blah, like, oh, you guys live back home. Oh. So many people at my age are in like a different stage in their life. Some people are getting married, some people are having babies and getting engaged. It's like crazy. I'm just like, oh, I'm not even there yet, but I'm doing my best to not rush things to where I am, because like when it happens, it happens. Okay, so I'm currently covered in spackle, but that's fine. I'll wash it off. I took off my wooden shelves, and also we are spackling every single area. My roommate is helping me do that wall right now.
And we're filling the holes. I want to show you guys what I used, but then my roommate bought some more spackle. But this is high strength small hole repair, all in one. So it has like a sanding area. It's not too scratchy, which can be a problem if you're trying to smooth out the surface. It comes with a liquid, and then this little part like has a spatula, so you can do that. So it's really convenient. I got it on Amazon. You can also get it at Lowe's as well. Okay, next I'm going to take all of my candles out. I have some right here and then also some right here, and I don't burn candles as often, so I think it would be the best way to pack these up first. And I'm going to line them with towels. I actually just washed these, but it'll be okay. I can wash them again if anything, just to give it some cushion.
And within this organization footage, it took around 3 trips to move everything back and forth alongside with like my clothes and like furniture. I had to sell the bed that I was sleeping on. I had a twin size bed. My boyfriend and I shared that, and so many people were like, how did you guys even sleep on a twin size bed? And I look back and I'm like, I don't even know how. I seriously don't know how we did, but we've managed it and we try to make it work. I sold a whole bunch of stuff on Facebook Marketplace, a lawnmower, so a couch, and it was really ripped up. We sold so many things, or like gave away like free mattresses and such, because there's so many people that were in need of things. So I was trying my best to like either like do it for like a super low cost and do things like that. But that was kind of fun, like selling stuff. I have so much body care, and let's move on to that topic. My collection. I appreciate everyone who has a collection. Whatever you collect, you do you, bestie. But with myself, I've noticed that I haven't been embracing my collection, using my collection as it is, and just trying to not purchase so many things and live in the moment. There's already so many people thinking about like fall body care and things like that. And even though I love fall, I'm already so overwhelmed with the collection that I have, especially because I was moving everything, putting them in suitcases, and I still had like around like a fourth of other body care products that were not that specific brand to move out as well. So definitely very heavy. It was so crazy.
So about being organized, I got really lazy. By the way, it is 2:39. Yes, it is. I love to pack late at night because it's super quiet. I put some body creams and shower gels in these little zippers, and the rest in here. I know that there is some little areas on the outside, which I will close and see if I can put more in the luggage, because whenever you use these, rope burn happens, and I don't want to deal with that.
I did hear someone say this. I forgot who it was. It was on Instagram, but they're like, if you have a collection and you're deciding to move, don't move, because moving your collection is a pain in the butt. It's so time consuming, and it makes you regret buying everything that you had in your collection, even if you are proud of your collection, it's such a pain and literally to move your products. Number one tip, if you can afford to move out, purchase a new home, or you're renting a new apartment, definitely invest and save aside at least $500 for some movers so they can move your boxes and everything, so you don't have to do most of the heavy lifting, because all you gotta do is just worry about packing the stuff and unpacking it, and that would save you such an amount of time. I'm going to do my best to only shop during sales and wait for the semi-annual sales most of all, because here's the thing, I love reviewing body care, hygiene things, or showing you guys like what's the new thing. But I think at the moment right now I'm trying to embrace my collection, and I hope you guys understand that, because it can be so overwhelming. Because if I do end up moving again within like the next year or 2 years, I don't want to deal with it, guys. I don't want to move it again. I really don't. But that is honestly actually maybe the plan for my boyfriend and I. Hopefully we can get our own place. I think we're just gonna kind of wing it. That's what we're gonna do. We're definitely gonna wing it. And with my like degrees in social work, I can get a job anywhere. And I think that's also like a connotation that everyone thinks that like, oh, if you're a social worker, you just work for DSS or you're just a case manager. And you can definitely work for the Department of Social Services, but you can also work at a school, at like libraries, for a football team, at the hospital. Like the spectrum for social work is so huge, and I feel like not many people are educated or know more about it. And hopefully maybe one day, if you guys are interested, I can talk more about like social work and things like that. I personally, for myself, I'm doing my best to take care of my well-being physically. I actually recently went to the eye doctor, and I'm gonna get a consultation to get my wisdom teeth taken out soon, which I actually already did get my wisdom teeth taken out, but I do have 2 more growing inside my mouth, so I'm gonna do that in July, so that's good news. I never been really great at doing health appointments, but I definitely need to, because I do have still insurance for my parents, and so I want to get everything all checked up before I turn 26, you know, which is like in 2 years. I think at the moment, with everything going on, I definitely want to take my time and spend my 20s doing what I want to do, and it's very privileged for me to say that, and it's such a huge blessing that I am able to do that with all the money that I have saved up since I was working as like a teenager. I had so many jobs as a kid, and it was crazy by how much money I saved, and that I am very blessed with all that money that I still do have, that I can work from home and do YouTube full time. And it's honestly, without you guys, I wouldn't be where I was today. So I appreciate you guys so much for watching my videos. But from now, looking at the future, I am going to continue the content that I still do, but I do want to incorporate more vlogs and personal touches within those videos. I think that growing up as a Asian American, you're supposed to have a 9-to-5 job where it's very stable, but I do want to push myself out of that boundary and work for myself and be my own boss at the moment, and see where this career takes me. I love making videos. I love being on camera and talking about anything I want, whatever I want, without being judged, because that is a huge problem that I do have in real life. And that is kind of like the thing of why I don't have many friends. I'm terrible at replying back at messages, and I'm not very social. I can understand social cues, but then there are like my reactions to their social cues, and sometimes I like overthink like the way like I communicate with people. I think my goal for this year is to reconnect with people, especially back in my hometown, and also to be more social. I think I'm not that great at doing that. I've been very sheltered as a kid, and then I'm like trying to like grow like these butterfly wings, right? And expand my knowledge in like adversity and culture, and embracing who I am without punishing myself. It's crazy now, you guys. It's just so insane. I feel like I've been punishing myself for real like the past year, and I want to step out of that. And it can be sometimes very sad. It can be really depressing and anxious about like where life is going to take you, if you're doing the right thing or if you're going to be a disappointment to other people. But I want to challenge myself to continue moving forward and trusting the process, because that's all that matters, right? Goodbye, house. So you guys can see, we thoroughly vacuumed and cleaned everything. My old room, we had to paint some stuff over it, but I'm so sad. I used to struggle putting clothes in here, and now I'm moving on. Oh, where I put, oh, you guys can kind of tell where the stuff was. I'm sad. Goodbye, bathroom. You will be missed when cleaning. Goodbye, bathtub, my first luxury bathtub. This is pretty luxurious, especially with the stuff I had back then. Goodbye, toilet. Goodbye, neighbors who were super mean. Goodbye, kitchen. Goodbye, pantry. Goodbye, living room. That was super dark, but honestly, pretty homey. I'm so sad, but kind of happy. Today's May 27th. Friday. Here's what our lawn looks like. I'm gonna put this in the vlog too, because I don't want them to charge us and say, you didn't cut the grass. I did in fact cut the grass. Here's what it looks like. This is our house. I've showed you guys like my entire rented house. This is what it looks like.
So we'll be okay.
I think that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing my personal life story within the past couple months and where I've been. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to my story and hearing what I have to say about many things on my channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or any stories that you would like to share in the comments down below, please let me know below. I appreciate you all so much, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.